Okay. First up, pull out a piece of paper and pen. Yes, old school way. Okay. I know we're in the digital age, but old school. Pull out some paper and pen and just write it all down. Okay. It's going to do two things for you. It's going to help you release all of the things that are kind of like on your mind, weighing you down, the things you need to do. Write it all down. Like the things that are just bothering you, the things that are making you feel good right now. Put it all on a piece of paper.
Ho, ho, ho!
Hey, Santa, before you get too carried away, we need to talk.
Yeah, because while you're up there with the cookies, moms are the ones making sure the magic actually happens.
And let's be honest, who does all the work and who gets all the credit?
This year, it's time for a little more for mom. We're hosting the More for Mom Summit, a free online event designed to help you ditch the stress and keep the joy of the season.
Think of it as your 4-day reset. Practical tools, heart-centered support, and a community of moms who get it.
Grab your free ticket at moreformomsummit.com because this year, mom gets to enjoy the magic too.
Ho, ho, ho. This episode is brought to you by the More for Moms Summit. You can get your free ticket at www.moreformomsummit.com. We'll see you there. Yeah, welcome everyone. I am so excited to be here with our special guest, Kenya. And I can't even tell you, I always feel like the holidays is the time of year where I just get so stressed. And the number one cause of my stress is because I overschedule myself.
Uh-huh.
And let's be honest, I feel like everyone does that. And then by the time you sit down for your holiday dinners, you're just like sitting there like resentful almost, like, ah, this
Yeah.
too much. So I'm excited to have you on today because you're on a mission to help us rewrite this chaos. You are a content creator, a mentor, an entrepreneur, and I love how it's like you put the fun in functional, like, and I love how you put like creativity and purpose and joy into planning. And if no
Oh,
one follows you, like you're that friend that you like, I'm like, wow, that looks so amazing and
aw.
easy. Like, no, I'm like, oh my gosh. Um, so I'm just so excited to have you on. So before we dive in, I want to remind you that Kenya's part of one of over 16 women that we're going to have for our More for Moms Summit. It's a free online summit for moms, and it's running from November 12th to 14th. And it's designed to help moms reclaim their joy and calm and confidence heading into the holidays. And you're going to hear conversations that hit every part of you, your mind, body, soul, and smile. It's all there. And again, it's a free summit. And this is a get to know Kenya, but her actual presentation is going to be part of the summit. And it is one you won't want to miss: how to reclaim December so that instead of being run by your calendar, you can be the boss of it. I know I will be watching this one for sure. But can you give us a backstory of what life looked like before your journey started?
Oh, wow. Well, I was a student, a full-time student. I was on my way to become this doctor of my dreams. So that's when life started before I got onto my entrepreneur and creative journey. Um,
Yeah.
and that was a strenuous
Yeah.
season in my life. But I can honestly say that that was kind of like the time period where I kind of developed how to actually plan and get control of my calendar. So I'm excited to talk about that. So yeah, I was a student and I was definitely
Oh,
in the books.
I love it. And what were some of the challenges and struggles that you were facing as a student?
Oh my goodness. Schedules. I was also a new wife. And being in grad
Yeah.
school on that level was I don't want to say 100% difficult because if it's your passion, you find love in it, but it was a
Yeah.
strenuous workload. from time to time. So learning that balance and everything was one thing that I had to kind of learn, I guess you could say, throughout those first 2 years. And so, yeah, that was probably my biggest struggle. And then being a new wife too was new for me. Okay. We had
Yeah.
dated for a while, but being a wife was just another level of that and all the responsibilities that come with that. So, getting a grasp on life, I feel like in that moment. But I learned some things during those seasons.
Yeah, no kidding. And was there like what made you decide to start making the changes? Or was there like a turning point that made you say like, "Okay, that's it. This is it. I need to change things."
Well, honestly, I just I'm really big in faith. And it was just
Mhm.
definitely a prayer for me. And just getting redirected on where I was supposed to go. And I really fell into my creative outlet. I realized that I was doing all work and no play. And now it's so funny
Mm.
and it's ironic because my work has turned in, or my play has kind of turned into work for me in a way. But that's what kind of got me like more so along that path of like trying to find my hobbies again, getting back into being a creative again, and getting back into doing something functional with my creativity. So yeah, I was on that journey of trying to find the thing, and it just happened to be in front of me all along through my plan.
Oh, that's so crazy. And it's so funny how, like, when you find what you love and, like, if like, I wish I was a more creative person, but, I mean, like, finding what you love makes work not work,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. That's why I say, like, it's so funny because it's like, in a way, who knew that you could turn your passions and your hobbies into something that could be profitable for you? Who knew? Like, I clearly did not know.
Yeah.
They didn't teach that to me in grade
Yeah.
school.
Yeah, no kidding. And so, since you've started, what has been the biggest change for you, like, physically, emotionally, and
Mm.
even as you see yourself as a woman?
Oh, wow, that's a loaded question.
Yeah.
I would say physically, it reminds me to show up as my best self. When I was in high school, I got to be a part of this program called Junior Miss, and that was like one of the main pillars that they taught us was being your best self. And I can truly say that I kind of lost some of that along the way of becoming this, you know, super smart, intelligent scientist that I was on or whatever. But I think showing up in the best way possible, and they got me back on my fitness journey. I used to be an athlete, and it got me back into the gym and all those types of things. It got me back into like caring about, well, I shouldn't say caring about, but like more so finding the pieces and staples that made me feel good, because when you look good, you feel good, you play good,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's what I would say
Yeah.
physically. Emotionally, though, I really got a release. I think a
Mhm.
lot of weight that was on my shoulders, a lot of pressures from life, and I think a lot of, like, women can relate to this. We kinda carry some things a lot of times. Well, diving into this new journey of mine has really allowed me to just kinda be more at ease with life. And there's so many different therapeutic ways and benefits to what I do that, aren't just for obviously profit, but for more so for your mind, for your body, for your soul, like just all to the talking points that we're going to be talking about in this summit.
Today's word of the day is worth. So, what would you say people most often misunderstand about your journey?
Well, I can say in the beginning, a lot of people probably didn't understand the concept of becoming a content creator, an entrepreneur, even, and they didn't think it was possible. Like, you can't do that. There's no way you can step out and do that. But one thing I can say is that that wasn't true. I kind of was like on a mission to go and make the possible happen. And what I found was the more I shared my story, the more I opened up and share with others about what was helping me, I found out there was community out there that those people needed it too. And I probably would say that's probably the most misunderstood thing is how did it all happen? And it just started with a small seed and it just blossomed into something great, something wonderful, something beautiful that I'm super excited that I get to connect and share with others what has made a difference in my life. So yeah, that's what I would
Oh,
say most people would misunderstand, for sure.
That's amazing. And if there, because I'm sure there are so many women out there who are super overwhelmed
Mhm.
and are not sure where to start, what would you say is one small move that they could do this week to get to move towards a life that they want?
Okay. First up, pull out a piece of paper and pen. Yes, old school way. Okay. I know we're in the digital age, but old school. Pull out some paper and pen and just write it all down. Okay. It's going to do two things for you. It's going to help you release all of the things that are kind of like on your mind, weighing you down, the things you need to do. Write it all down. Like the things that are just bothering you, the things that are making you feel good right now. Put it all on a piece of paper, and once you figure out what all it is that you need to do, what's going to happen is there's like this scientific, y'all know, I've shared that I'm very much into science, right? There's a science
Yeah.
connection to your brain when you write things out, that action of writing,
Mhm.
and your brain will start to
Yeah.
try to figure out how to do everything on your list that you want to get done, or it'll start to
Right.
figure out solutions for you. Like it'll move you in the right direction. So two things, it'll help you release and get some of that weight off of you, but then it also help you brainstorm and actually get some type of system going in your mind of what you can do next. That's the first thing I do. And I only recommend that because that's what I do at the beginning of every week. Every Sunday night I sit down and I do this. So it's
Yeah. Oh,
game
that's
changing.
amazing. I feel like I should do that more often
Done
now. Like
it,
my
do
husband
it,
and
done
I,
it.
yeah,
Mhm.
like we sit down together, like New Year's, of course, like everyone
Mhm.
else.
Yes.
But my husband's so great. Like he's like you. Like he has like charts and calendars down there, and he writes down all his goals. And I've been so bad at it lately. And now that I know like that there actually is like some science behind why
Mhm.
you should do it, and I definitely need to be getting on that more.
Yes,
um,
yes, yes. Highly recommend.
yeah. So if you want, if someone was, what would you want someone to walk away like with the one thing that they picked up from your story? What would be the one thing that you would want moms to remember about you
It's
and your
possible.
story?
It's
Yes.
possible, okay? Whatever it is
Yeah.
that you want out of life, whatever it is that you want to happen for your life, it's possible. For me, I didn't want a stressful, like, life. I didn't want to be overwhelmed. I didn't want to, be worried about all the different forms of life, even in my planner mind, even though I'm planning it all out, I didn't want to be stressed about it. But and I want everyone to know it's possible. It's possible. Whatever your
Yeah.
dreams and goals are, you can achieve them, you can accomplish them. And pull out some paper and pen. You'll be surprised with what you write down, whatever your goals and dreams are, how they will start to come to life for you. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm a big faith girly. Like I love my faith, and that's in there. Write the vision and make it plain. Yeah.
I love it. I feel like I'm like gonna, after this call, gonna grab a piece of paper and start like writing down my stuff.
Get you some
Yeah.
paper and a good pen. A good pen,
Yeah. And a
it'll ch-
good pen. Yeah.
it'll change your life.
And that blanket I saw on your Instagram, the
Oh,
pumpkin blanket, I was like, "That is one nice pumpkin
oh,
blanket." I loved it.
I love my blanket. Fall time. I got the planner to
So
match too, actually, so funny.
yeah, I saw that. I was like, "That is just next level
The
amazing."
aesthetics.
Yeah. So if moms wanted to connect with you and find out more about what you're doing, where could they find you?
Oh my goodness, I'm pretty much on all social platforms. So you can find me
Yeah.
on Instagram, especially if you're into planning and want to learn
Yeah.
how to actually add some fun into your planning, then follow me
Oh,
on
man.
Instagram at Kenya_plans. You can also find me on YouTube. That's where I really get to dive in and share, how I structure things out and a little bit of behind the scenes of my life. And that's just my name, Kenya Patterson on YouTube. And I'm on TikTok as well, Kenya L. Patterson. You can also find me when you go to the More for Mom's website, there'll be a link to my email list. So sign up for that because that's where the gems really
Yes.
are.
Oh, man, and I can't even tell you how excited I am for your
Um,
presentation. It's gonna be so great. So again, listeners, her presentation is gonna be on how to reclaim your December. So, instead of being bossed around by your calendar, you can be the boss of it. I absolutely adore you. I've said this before. I love your
um,
energy. Thank you so much for joining. And again, everyone at home, please make sure you grab a free ticket to our More for Mom Summit running November 12th to 14th. We're hoping so much to see you there.
yes, I can't wait. I'm so
Awesome.
excited. Thank you, Karen.
Yeah, me too. Thank you so much. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
The holidays magical. The food, the friends,
Yeah, hey Dave, before you start selling us on the joy of the season, me and the moms, we're taking a break.
Because let's be honest, if you're dreading instead of dreaming about the holidays, you're not alone.
And this year, it's time to do something more for mom before things get into the full swing.
The More for Mom Summit is your reset to swap stress for sanity and pressure for peace.
Join us free at moreformomsummit.com and make this a season you actually enjoy.